Alright, in this video we're going to go over my main lower back preventative and also rehabilitative exercises that we can do every day, very simple. And these will basically strengthen your core, strengthen your lumbopelvic complex, and prevent future injuries and also rehabilitate current problems that you have in your lower back. Lower back pain is a very common thing in today's society. We're forced to sit a lot, and that creates poor connections, neuromuscular adaptation between your brain and your muscles, and that creates a lot of the issues that we have today. So we're gonna go over these main exercises, and we're gonna start off with the Bosu ball exercise first. So let's begin. All right. So this first move is called the draw-in maneuver or tummy tuck. It's basically to strengthen the transverse abdominal muscles, to stabilize and strengthen your core intrinsic stabilizers, and force your brain to make proper neuromuscular connections to increase neuromuscular efficiency. So my hands are going to be near my knees, about 5 to 6 inches apart. I'm going to bend my back, fold myself inward while pulling my stomach all the way to my spine. My navel is going to go all the way to my spine, okay? So you're going to decrease the distance over here as much as you can. Pull that stomach in as hard as you can and maintain position for about 20 seconds. You should be literally shaking because you're going to be really putting a lot of tension on that area. So you do this about 4 sets of 20 seconds and you're set for the exercise number 1. All right, the next move is basically a bridge or a slight variation. It's for that anterior pelvic tilt. We're going to basically force our core to tighten up, strengthen it, and also to fire the right signals between the brain and your muscles. So classic bridge position, my hands are going to be down, but the main thing is that I'm going to now push my lower back into the ground as hard as I possibly can before I come up, okay? I'm going to maintain this position, stomach again drawn in, lower back push as hard as I can into the ground, and then I'm going to raise up. Same time, tighten up your glute muscles. That's what's going to help to keep everything in line, all right? So it doesn't matter it's not important how high you come up. What really is important is that you maintain this position where you contract your lower back muscles. You push it into the ground, then you come up, okay? Do about 10 of these slowly. Again, not about how high you come up, but maintain that position and slowly come up. This is going to be great for your lower back. So that's exercise number 2. All right, this is called the Bosu ball extension, hip extensions. Great for core strength and also working those panels in the lower back. So here we're going to go. We're going to come up. All right, you're going to pop up. Make sure your knee, hip, and shoulder are level into one line once you come up to this position. Come up, right there. All right, emphasize your lower back. Squeeze tight as you come up, your glutes and your lower back. Very important to squeeze the glutes. 25 this way, and then you're gonna go to the side. Here, my left shoulder on here. I'm gonna pop up, same exact thing. You're gonna come up, line up your knee, hip, and shoulder joint together. All right, this is really good to put more strain on one panel this time. Great for having that tilt that you need in order to strengthen your back. So 25 front, 25 left side, 25 right side, 2 sets all together, and we're good to go. All right, this is a spinal erector exercise. Fire up those spinal erectors, work your posterior chain. So what is the posterior chain? It's basically your hamstring, your glute, and your lower back. They're connected into one chain. So you have to work all 3 of them in order to make sure that the whole thing works together, works well to prevent injuries. So we're gonna do a balance exercise. I'm gonna have one leg and opposite on the leg up in the air and down. So you're gonna do 10 on this side, like this. You're gonna do 10 on this side while maintaining your balance. Okay? 10 this way, 10 the other way, and then 10, just one leg coming up. You're gonna do 2 to 3 sets of this, and you should be good. This way and that way. And also, want to get a little more deep into the exercise, you're gonna come up and wrap your hands around your waist, come down, and extend. Do little back extensions on the ball. This is a hard one. You come up and squeeze the top. All right, so this is another great way to rehabilitate and strengthen your back and prevent future injuries. This is called the crossover deadlift. Very good to maintain strong hips, resilient lower back for that lateral stability. Okay, so instead of a traditional deadlift, we're going to come down here with both legs and drive back up. I'm going to grab the weights, sandbags, these are sandbags. What I'm going to do is maintain my hips forward without turning or twisting. I'm going to try my best to have my hips facing forward, come down here, touch my foot, and then come back up, okay? All right, see my feet, I'm trying my best to maintain a forward foot position. I'm gonna come down here, touch, and back up, okay? Make sure my hips are facing forward as I'm coming up, okay? I'm not going like this, I'm not going like this. I'm staying front, hips lined forward. Touch, back up. Crossover deadlift.